book besties. So I have some books that you've probably already seen me talk about. These are all my favorite books. I thought I'd do, this is not a good video, I'm gonna be so heartbroken. I thought I'd do a reading 1-star reviews of my favorite books. If you guys know me, I'm someone who doesn't take criticism well on things that I like. Like, if I like something, I like it with my whole heart, and listening to other people's opinions about it makes me sad. So I will be going and looking at 1-star reviews of my favorite books. Wish me luck. Let's get on with the video. A quick disclaimer: no hate to anyone for any of the comments you left. It's okay to have your own opinion. If you don't like a book, you don't like a book, and that's 100%. I'm just obviously going to react negatively because they're my favorite books, okay? But everyone is required that and entitled to their own opinion, and that's totally fine. Love you all. Just a cheeky disclaimer, don't hate me, okay? First up is Sabin and the Wings of Night. You guys know how much this means to me because this is my first ever fantasy book that I completed. So reading 1-star reviews is going to break my heart. Also, a quick warning, there might be spoilers, but I'm not going to click on the Goodreads reviews that have are tapped to review spoilers, but some of them may just, you know, give a spoiler because they are hating on it, so who knows. So first one is no, because what's up with everyone throwing at the mouth at these mid fantasies filled with plot holes and Wattpad writing and bad characterization. I'm sorry, this was even worse than Fourth Wing. Bye. I've not read Fourth Wing. I didn't know that Fourth Wing, I thought Fourth Wing was good. Everyone loves Fourth Wing, so I don't get it. Why is it? I don't feel like there was even plot holes. I'm trying to think. Maybe there was. No. I can't think of a plot hole. Guys, maybe I'm just really in love with this. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I've got another one for this. Okay, this is just a short one. Kindle Unlimited is a disease. I feel like Kindle Unlimited has the best books. I love Kindle Unlimited, okay? I love Kindle Unlimited. Let me be a Kindle Unlimited warrior. Please, let's move on to the next one. I'm literally cackling already at the next one. So the next one is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. You guys know I love Elsie Silver and I really, really love this book. So the 1-star reviews is wild day to have eyes because mine sure suffered reading this. Then why read it? Close your eyes and move on. Not that hard. Next one is, so at the beginning of this book, literally right at the beginning, she is trying to talk to a bear and that's how she meets the main male character. This comment says, wish that bear had eaten her, to be honest. To be fair, she was really stupid talking to a bear. So yeah, my feelings are just getting hurt, guys. I can't take this. Okay, next is The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I did enjoy this book. It wasn't my favorite book, like it's not my favorite book, but I did enjoy it, so I want to see why people would rate this a 1-star. So first up is Sydney in, you can see it here. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot. Also, Sydney goes above and beyond to prove that she is in fact a complete idiot at every opportunity. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I do agree with this one a bit because Sydney was so ridiculous. Like, she literally would do the most random things. Like, she will find out something and then she will do the complete opposite, and you're just like, do you not realize that there's literally like something happening to all these characters and you're going and doing what could happen to you because of... She gets me angry. I don't want to spoil it, but just sometimes. The next one is also about Sydney again. The main character was so ridiculously ignorant that I would have been happy if she was murdered. That's all. To be fair, yeah, she was very ignorant. She did not care. She was like, this happened to my best friend. Let me go do the exact same thing she did with the exact same person. Like, come on, Sydney. These ones I kind of do agree with. This book, if I read it again, I probably would give it a lower rating. But I do love this book. I love Frida McFadden. She is literally my favourite because she just is so easy to read and so quick to get through. Kind of one of the first books that ever like touched my heart. This is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I'm so scared for these reviews because this generally is one of my favourites. Maybe if I read it again, I won't like it as much. I've not read it again, and I read this like a long time ago when I was like 16. I'm now about to turn 20. So let's give these a read. This is the book, all you romance readers, book push on everyone. This book has a 4.3 Goodreads average. No, just no. I award you no points and may God have mercy on your soul. Wow. I hope God does have mercy on my soul. because, you know, I may need it. But this is a good book. I don't get how you don't like it. There are some things that are like a bit questionable in here, but other than that, I feel like it's just genuinely a good little read, okay? It's a bit emotional and it has a bit of everything, okay? Next is, I'm sorry, but this was stupid AF. Was it? Was it really? I don't know. I'm scared. Maybe if I reread it, I'll think the same. And that's why I get scared to reread a book. Because imagine if I do end up hating Archer's Voice. This is my favourite book ever. But I don't feel like it was stupid, okay? He was a loner and he had to be alone. And he... Okay, just like leave him alone. Archer is a great person. I have a little food break because my stomach is literally rumbling. I had to stop recording. But let's give you the penguin joke. Why did the penguin make a fish pun? Why? Oh, I can't open it. Just for the halibut. What? I don't know. Continuing on, this one has truly pissed a hole in my heart because I love Heartless and I love Elsie Silver and I love the Chestnut Spring series. So let's see what these people have to say. Oh, let me keep this in. So first up is literally so bad. Like, how is that all going to happen in 2 months and just WTF? Never again, never ever. I need to go read another book to wash my mind from this series. I love this series. And also, I don't think people understand that when you're in love, 2 months is not a long time. I agree with the whole, spoiler here, pregnancy. That does not happen in 2 months. Like, that's insane. But to actually fall in love does not take long. To say I love you doesn't take long. Just, you know, it can happen in 2 weeks, it can happen in 3 weeks, it can happen in 4 weeks, it can happen in 2 months, okay? I feel like when you're in love, there's no time limits. There's no amount of time that it takes. Everyone is different. And, you know, yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next one before I literally have a heart attack. Cade Eaton is an old creepy man. After giving Flawless 5 stars, I thought this was also going to be good, if not better. But this wasn't anything special. I think that Willow and Cade had a very surface level attraction. The book also takes place in a 2-month span, which is not enough time for 2 characters to fall in love. The third act conflict, aka the pregnancy, spoiler, was predictable and cliche because I was hoping it wouldn't happen, yet it did. I did love Luke and Willow's relationship. It was very cute, but Willow and Cade as love interests just didn't work for me. Nothing compares to Summer and Rhett's story. Okay. That, to be fair, that's fair, I guess. But I don't think Cade was a creepy old man. At all. He was... And I'm not really a big age gap person, but I feel like this one kind of like, you know, ate. Like, I liked it. And the pregnancy, yeah, I'm a lover of the pregnancy trope. I don't think it should have happened with them because it was quite early on. I get that. But it did, and they were happy about it. So, you know, it's not like romance books are going to be realistic. Come on, guys. This is literally a fictional book, okay? Next, I decided to start hoovering, so if you hear that, that is him. I'm going to try to speak a bit louder so you don't hear it. But next is Love and Other Words. This wasn't a 5-star read for me, and the first review literally says why. So let's get into it. I did love the book, but this was like a big factor that I was like, wow, like this is not okay. So this one says, it took me so long to finish this and I honestly didn't enjoy it at all. What bothers me the most is what happened to Elliot is just overlooked. So disappointing. Last book I'm reading from these authors. I 100% agree with this. I'm not going to say what happened because it's very deep. And if you read this book, I don't even know if there are trigger moments, which makes it so upsetting because I feel like it's so true what happened to Elliot is not, like, it was so overlooked. They literally classified it as cheating. And it's just very, very disappointing because that's not what happened. And they need to name it as it is. So maybe they're right and maybe this book will become lower for me because I don't like how it was overlooked either. That was my one thing. And I literally was so confused. And I think because I was younger, I was just like, you know, when you're in like your reading high. And then when I thought back on it, I was like, yeah, that's insane that they just overlooked that and called it what something else. Because it wasn't something else. It was what it was. Next. Favorite word, he whispers, you. That's cute. I like that. I feel like not a lot of you guys are actually romance readers because that's so cute. I love a cringe romance. And last but not least is probably my favorite of favorites. The number one, Reckless by Elsie Silver. I'm not ready for this one. This one's gonna hurt. Okay, first one. This book series has officially broke my brain. I'm DNFing this and I never DNF. The writing is so cringy, I can't take it anymore. At this point, I want to physically hurt this book, but I'll settle for throwing them away. Truly, anyone can write and throw it into the world, and I think that's kind of beautiful. Not My God, what a hot mess. Why would you throw them away? Give them to me. Sell them. Why would you throw them? I would sell them. No? Wouldn't that make you some profit? Give it to me for free if you threw them. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I love a cringe romance. That's for me. I love when they like give each other pet names and they're really cringe, because I'm a cringy romance person myself. That's how I like my romance in real life. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people aren't actually like, they want romance that's realistic, but like if you're going to read a fictional book, it's not going to be realistic, you know? It's going to try be the happy ending that won't happen in real life. It's not real life, it's a fictional book. Thank you. Next, absolutely awful. Petitioning for a 0-star feature on Goodreads. We do need a 0-star feature on Goodreads, but I feel like that's kind of sad to give an author 0 stars, because they did write. I feel like just writing a book overall should deserve 1 star, you know? You put a lot of time into that, and sometimes it's not everyone's cup of tea. I feel like reviews are subjective, objective. I don't know, whichever one means that it's for yourself, you know? Like, you don't need to read a review before you read a book, because their opinion is not like your opinion. If the book is rated 2 stars on Goodreads, you might love that book. That might be your 5-star book. Never listen to what anyone else says, and you read that book and you enjoy that book, and don't let anyone else change your opinion, okay? Reckless was still my favorite, okay? That's it, guys. Don't want to do this ever again. Never want to look at a 1-star review of my favorite books. Never again. I love you all. Have a good day. Don't do this to yourself.